So those of you who've been following me for quite some time have heard me use the word value a lot. Everything has a value of some sort, and it can mean many different things. So what is value? Aren't you doing this already through your music? Isn't that the whole purpose of being a musician? Well, let me share a few different ways musicians can give value. The more value, the stronger the fan base will be. And there's tons of other ways that you can give value other than your music. Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Smart-Bucken, and in this week's video, I will share what value is and how musicians can give it. In marketing, value may also be expressed as a straightforward relationship between a perceived benefit and a perceived cost. So if we're looking at it from a social media perspective, the follower, your audience, needs to see the benefits. Will it educate, entertain, inspire them of following your account? The cost to the follower getting involved with your channel would be, their time, their effort, their emotional responses, and so on. So when they arrive to your profile and your channel, a visitor will weigh up the benefits of following you and how much time, effort, or care, that is the cost, that they need to put into consuming your content. This works for anything: clothing, property, friendship, work, everything. So let's take a closer look at two different values you can give as a musician and how they differ from each other. So first, you have the music value. So the aim of providing value for a musician begins with the music. That's the product, right? A piece of music needs to be good quality, entertaining, and of course create an emotional response in the listener. This is a valuable piece of music. A listener will continue to spend time and effort on this piece of valuable music because the benefits outweighs the costs. And then you have the social media value. Well, you have your music, which is giving value. Well, the next step is to create a new kind of value, to pull in new fans to listen to your music value. You've made music which holds its own value. Now you need to tell the public about it and show what the benefits there are to paying attention to you and your music. Creating content on social media is how this happens. But creating valuable content is how you grow exponentially. Social media content needs to communicate your identity and your personality. It needs to give visitors enough reason to feel that your post will benefit them. What value does it provide? Will it educate, entertain, inspire, or move them? Is it worth their time and effort? Through giving enough value on your content, you will give visitors a reason to click through to your other sites, to buy and listen to your music, and of course buy your products. So let's take a closer look at some examples of content that you can be creating and why it's valuable. Just remember the 80-20 rule, where 80% of your content should be shared with the goal of engaging with your audience, build a rapport and trust with them. You're not trying to achieve anything but engagement here. Where your other 20% of your content is where you promote your products and share announcements, performance and process videos. So create videos of your creative process. Whether you're fine-tuning a kick drum or getting in some practice on the decks, think of this as behind-the-scene content, as a backstage pass. This is something you should be doing weekly anyways. So just hit the record button and share the process. So let's take a closer look at what the value is here. Well, you're showing the visitor what you love to do, why you're an artist. Your expertise and your passion will strike a chord with some visitors, giving them the content that entertains, educates, or inspires them. That's how you create a connection with your potential fans. It's also how you keep your current fan base. Repurposing existing content. So it's not always necessary to create your own original content. Remixing content is so common online today. Most memes that you see has been recycled tens, if not thousands of times with different jokes and contexts. So what's the value here? Showing your sense of humor and your interest areas in the form of whatever it is that you're repurposing assists new visitors in deciding whether they are interested in you and your tastes. Are the benefits of a visitor looking at your content outweighing the costs for them? Personal pictures. Though most of your content should be in video format for best results, you have some time constraints. And pictures are still very valuable content. And pictures of people are still more interesting to most than pictures of items, unless you're really interested in gadgets. What's the value here? Well, we are curious creatures and are naturally drawn to the human body. Some more intense than others, but your fans and your visitors will want to put a face to the name, to really feel trust and build a connection with you. This is the value here. Text and emojis. From the Instagram bio, post descriptions, and comment sections, there's a lot of opportunity to give value. Telling a story with text is the traditional method of giving value. And of course, by adding some emojis, we're also able to communicate the emotions of words faster and clearer. So what's the value here? Well, the value potential with text and emojis, wherever they're used, is potentially huge. You get to give all the information, ideas, and inspiration in as many words as you can or want to write. Make sure that your bio is communicating to your visitors properly, as it's the first thing a visitor to your profile will see. And of course, carry it over into all of your content. Communicating your personality, persona, and passions is the necessary step to attract fans into your world. Provide an easy experience for your fans to connect with you by giving valuable benefits. Stick to your real self and consistently provide value, and your fans will follow and grow. Now go out and give some value. If you like what you saw here today, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more music marketing related videos, just like this one. What do you think was most valuable with this video?